Hi, this is Sarah Hansen again, and I'm going to show you the forms that you'll fill out electronically. And if you want to click into these forms early, you sure can, just to see what's on them and what they're like. You won't do any damage because until you press submit, nothing you type in or look at on those forms will come into my spreadsheet. The reason we're using this year is when you type things in here and you press submit on the form, it will automatically be entered into my spreadsheet here so that I won't have to decipher handwriting. I won't have to handwrite on my own forms, and I can't tell you how happy that makes me feel. My handwriting is not the best, so I always get nervous doing those forms. So I wanted to show you what's on those forms just so that you can know what you need to sort of prepare in advance of entering those forms. Here is your student information form. You'll fill out one of these per candidate. I'll have a drop down there with schools, student last name, student first name, the gender, their grade, and then the preferred part. Okay, and then down here, all of the soprano and alto applications are both used to find the soprano 2 section in the treble choir. Also, depending on the music that David Brenner will pick for mixed honor choir, we'll need to know which sopranos are the high sopranos and which ones would fit better soprano 2, and we'll also need to know which altos would make good soprano 2 possiblies or are better lower alto singers. So here, if the singer would be a good soprano from either soprano or alto section, soprano 2, you click here. And if the student is a better higher soprano or a better lower alto, then click here, so that every singer will sort of be classified in one of those. And we know that we won't get even numbers exactly and might have to do some finagling, so you'll enter the student's range right here. That's something that you'll have to look at with the student and kind of write down before you come fill out your electric form. C4 is middle C, so like A3 would be the A below middle C, and E5 would be the E above, not middle C, but the one above that. So try to think of your octaves, C4, and then D4, E4. Those are all the middle C kind of octave businesses. And then C5 is the C above middle C. It kind of goes like that. So enter your range as much as possible. Having the solo name will be helpful for the judges. It will still be a blind audition this year, but they did ask for that. They thought that it would help them remember what they're listening to better, and other information here. For instance, if you're having trouble with the range and want to say it in your own words, or if the singer was ill during recording, or if you had trouble with the form, just fill that out, and you can come in and finagle this form all you want. It won't hit until you press submit. Once you press submit, you get a little receipt saying, oh, we got this form from Google, and remember that October 17th is the deadline, so you want to do all your submitting before then. After that date, I will go through and I will make little things from the spreadsheet for you showing all of your students' names, first names, and everything that you typed in, just to make sure that what I've got is what is right, and I'll send that to you on email so we can verify that. Then you'll also fill out one form per school. And here is your school form. Basically, I'm just asking for the name, the address, the city, the zip, your first name, your last name, and a way to get a hold of you. We're not asking for student addresses or student phone numbers this year because we found that we can contact students so easily through you, and that's probably the preferred way of contacting anyway. So we didn't ask for that, and that will save me some time this year for sure. We will need your ACDA number. Remember that if you're not a member, you need to be a member to submit auditions. And also here, we're asking how many applicants are from your school and how much the audition fee check is that you are sending, just so that we have more of a checks and balances, that all the forms that you submit match with your number of applicants, that all of the soundtrack files that you send, that I can look at it and match it up with how many applicants you intended to send. So please make sure this number is firm before you submit this form. And that should make all of that information that we toggle with to manage the festival way easier for us, and we hope it'll be a smooth process for you as well. As always, if you have questions, email me and Renee, Sarah Hansen and Renee Hansen from Fargo, at the new address, which is the letters for ND ACDA Middle Level Junior High Honor Choir, ND ACDA ML JHHC @gmail.com. Happy typing!